Welcome to the Beast by Lonze show. Hope you like what you hear. Hope you like what you see. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Beast by Lonze.
And you may not have heard me the first time, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You may not have heard me the first time, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to my man Masada MPC in the building. What's up? What's up? What's going on? I appreciate you, Stream Elements, for letting everybody know I'm in the building. So today, man, I'm working on the MPC Live 3. So yeah, I got new streaming set up, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't make too much noise into my microphone. Is right here on my chest. But anyway, let's get to it. So today, I'm working in controller mode, and I have in front of me, if you probably can't see it, but you probably can't, I got the theory board in front of me. So what I've been working on is trying to have some piano elements in this particular song, and let's see what we got. So what I'm gonna try to do is, we did it. Yes, thank you, Masada, for your great instruction on helping me with this freaking sound. It's been whooping my behind for days and months, trying to get my computer to talk to all these different interfaces. So today, I've cut all the interfaces off except for one, and now we're down to where we are right now. So, so yeah, we're gonna get to it. So I have a plug-in, I have a drum track, and so I'm gonna add another plug-in, and then we're gonna go from there. So I think that right now I need some, I'm not sure what I need, but we're gonna find something else. Let's see who will populate today. I make beats is in the building. He said, salute, salute. Masada said, I'm jealous though. You got mic and audio to play audio through speakers without feedback. Dope. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what was happening earlier when I had this microphone, and I was getting feedback because of, I'm assuming the 48, the voltage on the 48 is like so powerful, and then the mic is close to my speakers. My speakers is here, but I just had to cut my speakers down, and I've had to cut the mic down a little bit. So I cut the mic down a little bit so it's not as high. Maybe I have to speak a little bit louder so it can cut through the mix, and then it's just loud enough where I can hear it. It ain't loud. It's not loud to where I normally like it because I like it bumping, but it's loud enough that I can hear what I'm doing. So I'll just have to take what I can get. So appreciate you. Thank you, Masada, man. This has been whooping my behind for at least a year. At least a year of having back and forth bad audio on my streams. Like some streams, it'd be perfect depending on what I set up. And then when I go and try something else, it'd be all bad. But anyway, back to the beat. This theory board is something different. Well, I like this shit. But anyway, I don't want to mess up what I did already. So let's go. Let's see. All right, cool. I make beats 203 says all that gear, I'd never leave that room. Shoot, my wife don't play that. I have a couple hours in a day. He says I need to put it close to my mouth, my face. Oh, I'll press some buttons too. Let's try that. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Sorry guys if I cut out. All right, how about that? Is that better? Is that a lot better? Let me know if that's better. Oh yeah, my wife don't play that about being in the studio. I have, my hours are 9 to 5. Okay, appreciate it. My hours are 9 to 5. I probably can cut the mic up a little bit. That might be a little bit better if I cut it up, but I can hear it. Once I start hearing it on my speakers, I get scared that I'm gonna get feedback. So I just got to find the perfect mix between Apollo. Perfect mix between Apollo. Wait a minute, that sounds a little bit better. Perfect mix between Apollo and then having it playing out loud. Let's see what happens. I know that it is good on the freaking input side because Masada, in his wise wisdom, showed me how to hook that up, and also put my phone on there. So that's pretty dope, man. I ain't gonna give y'all the sauce, but anyway, yeah. Wifey don't play that. She allows me to come over here and play with my toys. So the least I can do is be in the house in a decent hour. That's why you don't see me streaming past 7 o'clock. You don't see me actually being here past 6 o'clock most times. So I've been here working on some stuff. So anyway, let me stop blabbering. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your questions and your comments. That's always appreciated here on my channel. All right, so let's find some more sounds to add to this for the hook. So I think this is enough for the verse. So we will copy the sequence. We'll make this our next hook. Do it. And now we'll work on the hook. Now let's find some sounds. Now I will tell you that going through these VSTs on standalone, you have to get used to figuring out what sounds are in what plugins. However, on the freaking controller mode, this is why I'm a big advocate of controller mode. In controller mode, now I can pull in all of my plugins across the board. And so now it opens the world of possibilities to all of the plugins on my computer, which I love. Love it, love it, love it. I can't wait for Kai to fix this, not fix it, but I can't wait for them to come out with the new updated versions of the software, because it's gonna be on and popping, then I can tell you that. Get at Nard said, new camera is crisp and good stuff. Nope, not new camera, same camera. Same camera, just one shot. Instead of having two shots, I got one simple shot, and we got some different sound going in. So again, thank you, Mr. Masada, for gracing us with your presence. We know that if y'all know the great Masada, who is the inventor of the Lazy Chop and a lot of the stuff you see on the MPC, there's a lot of stuff he invented, and I keep thinking of the things he invented on top of my head, but every time I get on stream, I can never remember everything he did. But just everything, pretty much everything that you play with, he had a hand in working and testing it and making it. So he's here in the building. So if y'all have any questions, please ask away while you're here in the comment section, because this is not, he don't be up in everybody's streams and stuff answering questions and stuff. So y'all take advantage of this opportunity. I mean, shoot, I'm happy that he even pop up on my stream. But yeah, Mr. Masada is an awesome dude. He's a good guy, man. I appreciate him taking me under his wing and, you know, helping me and giving me advice when I'm all over the place. He's that dude. And y'all check his resume now. I know y'all think that he just an NPC dude, and y'all need to check his resume. Some of y'all greatest superheroes from hip hop. He's instrumental in producing a lot of music in hip hop, like when hip hop started. So that should tell you something. I won't put all his business out there in the street, but yeah. You know, these Indian sounds do something to me. You know that in my family, my great-grandmother was full 100% Seminole Indian. So I've always had an affinity for like Indian heads and freaking teepees and horses and all that stuff growing up. I was always into that cowboys and Indian kind of stuff. No problem. I get what you're saying. Respect. Appreciate you. That's gonna be hard right there. And all I gotta do is cut it down. All I need to do is just cut it down a little bit in the mix. Watch this. Flute is a plugin from Arcade. For some reason on this freaking I don't know how to say it, but whenever you're playing to share your screen for the MPC, secondary screens will not show on my screen, so you can't see my plugin that I'm using. Actually, that's pretty good because a lot of times there's people that watch my channel that don't like me. They just come to watch my channel to see what I'm doing, and then they go in and they do the same thing, which is cool. I'm flattered. I'm flattered that they come in and watch my channel and like, oh, that's a good idea. Let me talk about that too, or let me do the same thing. So it's one of them things. But anyway, my plugins are hidden. Blatantly Blatant is in the building. Bobby Beats. Bobby is in the building. What's up, man? I appreciate you. He said my arcade updated but won't work. It won't connect to the internet and I don't have it off. Oh gosh. Updated, won't work, won't connect to the internet. I'll text you. I'll text you later. We can troubleshoot it if you have some time later on. But yeah, this arcade is something crazy. Let me cut it up a little bit. Cut the plug-in up so you can hear. That's one of the sounds on it. That's another one. That's another one. That one go crazy right there. I could have freaked out a little bit and like somewhere in the second part of the hook like went up. Let me hear it. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. That's hard. I like that. I like that. All right, so let's see what we got. Masada says, by the way, Lonze, I bought the Handsome Audio. What? Handsome Audio Zulu. You have one, you have everything else. I'm curious. Nope, I don't have the Handsome Audio Zulu. I am at the precipice of redesigning my studio. So hopefully by this time, not hopefully, by this time next year, my studio will be completely revamped, completely remodeled. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to connect every single machine in my studio, and they're going to talk. They're going to be able to work together. And I have not invested in buying anything else until I put together all these positions and spots in my studio. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 studio desks. I have 6 studio desks, not studio desks. I have 6 desks in my studio. This is my biggest one. It goes from the middle of the room to the middle of the room. Then I have an L shape on this side. And I got an artist desk on this side. My podcasting desk that goes up and down is in the middle. And then I got 2 more desks on that side. But anyway, all these desks are coming out of here except for I would like to keep my main desk. Probably gonna give it a paint job and all that kind of stuff, but I ain't gonna give up all the sauce. But I'm gonna do a redo of the studio. Yeah, salute to Masada. Again, like I told y'all, man, it's an honor for Masada to be in the building. So I ain't gonna waste my time talking and blabbing because he is in the building watching. So I gotta be on my best behavior and make my best beats while he's in the building. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you again. I don't even think thank you is enough to say. But anyway, I ain't glazing. Let me stop glazing. Let me stop glazing and get to work. All right, so, and also shout out to Blatantly Blatant Network, because, man, he keep me on my toes. We, I don't know who found out about the Serato slab first. I think he found out about the Serato slab, and then I was like, yeah, he was telling me about Serato slab, and then he got it, and I was like, let me check this thing out. And yeah, then I got the Serato slab, so we be politicking back and forth. I be paying attention to what he got over in the studio. I was like, oh, he got this little piece of equipment I like over there. I've been eyeing it for years, and I was like, man, I think that it would look good, or it would be something that I can utilize in my studio too. And so yeah, I think the hook is gonna be. No, I'm sorry, not the hook. The intro is gonna probably be. Let's find the right one. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do. So we got the verse and the hook. And. I messed that up. Let's do that over. All right, so we got that, and then we're gonna do. So we'll check that, see what that sounds like, see if that goes into it. All right, cool, that may work. Let's see. Let's do one more thing. New track, new drums. Oh, I forgot my mic is here. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me in my thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for something really quick. Like.
Beast Ballon Boy.
double that, so it's 16 bars. And now we got our intro, we got our verse, we got our hook, and I think I'm gonna leave it as that. So Theory Gang is in the building. Let's see what else we got. Masada says, when you get a chance, activate the compressor on your mic. Oh gosh. Okay, I got you. And did y'all download Output Creator when you downloaded Arcade? Probably. I don't even know what that is, but I'm sure that I probably did. All right. So tell me how y'all like that. How y'all like the beat so far? Pretty cool? Different, right? Oh, he says the compression in the road. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Actually, let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure where that joker is. So we'll do that. We'll leave it on Podcast Studio for now. All right, I'll look at it. I'll look at it a little bit later. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about the beat. I don't care if you like it or not. I made it. But thank you for watching and previewing and being here, taking the time out of your day. Said it's an update and installers it in beta. It's new. Okay, well, I ain't got it then. It's a whole new app. Nah, I ain't got it then. All right, cool. So let's see what we got to do. Let's save this bad boy. Save project. We're going to call this Indian Snapple 26. And we'll save this to our SD card. Save. Shout out to Masada on this. He was asking in a video. He was asking, what do y'all have saved in your favorite section of your MPC? And I was just thinking, because I was creating some expansions, I was thinking, appreciate it, thank you guys. I was thinking, where is the freaking colors to put colors on the pads? Because I know I've seen it, but I didn't utilize it and use it. So it's in the menu, of course, where everything else is at. But it's way to the left on my screen in my preferences. It's way to the right. So I actually put that on my favorites, because when I'm building these expansions, sometimes when a joint pushes them to the expansion, it don't have colors on it. So I want to be able to put the colors of the drums and then actually put the sounds on the drums and save those presets, save those programs. Are they still called programs? Tracks, programs. Save them so that you can pull them up at any given time, because I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm making, but I'm making some stuff. And then also I want to talk about one other thing. I know on one of my videos I showed y'all this USB stick. It has USB-B on one end, camera's over there, USB-B on one end, and it has USB-C on the other end. But this is 2 terabyte drive by a company called Wild. And so you can order it off of Amazon. If you go on one of my last posts, you'll see that I posted a link for y'all to get it. And what I was trying to show in the video was that the load time to load 2 terabytes of hard drive, the time that it takes to load 2 terabytes of expansions into your MPC, that my 2 terabyte that I used previously, which was a Samsung SSD drive, took 3 minutes on the Live 3. It took 6 minutes on the X Special Edition, 6 minutes on the Key 61, 6 minutes on the original XOG. And then on the XL, it took a little bit over 2 minutes and 40 seconds to pull that up. So y'all check that out. This is good. You can stick it in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? They got a keychain kind of thing. You can put it on your wrist. You can rock with it that way if you got to travel and go back and forth between machines. I like this because it's a small format, so y'all check those out. I ain't getting no money from the company, so I don't know why I'm promoting it, but I like what I like, so I like to tell y'all about it. If I find something that's good, I like to tell y'all about it. So appreciate y'all. Let's see. All right, what else is in the comment section before we get out of here? I think we did pretty good for 30 minutes. Says it makes sense the XL has every other button except for color. Yeah, they have every button except for color and new track. Now I was trying to program a button to see if I can make one of the buttons a new track button, but that didn't work. So blatantly said it's made on the not on the big back. Yes, greatest time ever for music. Greatest time. Like, listen, I came into the beat making late as far as hardware, as far as MPCs, machine. I came in late, like 2014, 2015 is when I started to look at machine, and I was a machine guy. You couldn't tell me shit about Native Instruments and machine. Then I saw all these guys talking about MPC. So I was like, the MPC looks kind of dope though. I like the colorways, and you got so many different types of MPCs. I was like, let me try it out. So I bought MPC Live 1. Got the MPC Live 1, went on all the YouTube channels, all the tutorials, watched everybody that you can think of that make MPC tutorials online, learn how you're supposed to make beats in the MPC, or what the consensus was of how everybody makes beats, and then I never looked back since then. So yeah, this is an exciting time. I can tell you that owning some of the older MPCs, like I was sick to my stomach when I had the 2000 XL, and it took me all day to make one beat, and then hopefully you can come back in the afternoon if you made that beat and it didn't die on you, or it didn't crash, or the floppy drive worked. So that hurt me to my feelings for the 2000 XL. So I sold that, and I just kept staying with the newer MPCs. And once I want to say about 3 months after I got the Live 1, I got the MPC X OG. And oh yeah, I was like, oh, this is the business. Can't tell me nothing about these fucking MPCs, boy. This MPC X, woo. And then I even wasn't still using it to its full functionality. Like I didn't even use the Q-Links like I'm using now. I didn't even use the Q-Links. I could do everything I needed to do just with touching the screen. So that is incredible to have a machine. You can touch the screen, you can hook it to your computer, you can play into it, you can MIDI it up. Psh, that's like the musician's dream. So, and I hate that I came in late though. That's the thing. I hate that I came in the game so late. Like I was already in my, 2015, this is 10 years ago. So I was already in my late 30s already when I got MPCs, or early 30s, mid 30s. I was in my 30s when I got MPCs. So I'm behind, like learning the history on them and how they work and all this stuff. I was behind, so I had to learn real quick. So if y'all wondering why I have so many MPCs, because I'm always interested in learning the background and the history and why they work the way they work. And then I can't really talk about the sonics of what a 5000 sounds like versus a 2500, because if I don't own it and I never touched it and never used it, I can't talk intelligently about it. So that's one of the reasons that you see that I have those MPCs, because I want to be able to intelligently talk to people about what's happening on the machines and how I use it. So blatantly says I went MPC first, then machine, and I don't know, the machine workflow is not me. I try from time to time, but MPC is comfortable. I see a lot of people are beasts on machine. I love machine. I love machine. People talk shit about what machine can do, but I love machine. I love the workflow. I figured it out. I'll tell you, Knox Squared. Knox Squared is who really, like, watching his videos really showed me what the power of the freaking Native Instruments, what it can do with the freaking machine. Now I was like, okay, them 7-minute drills. Whoo! I used to do 7-minute drills, 10-minute drills, 5-minute drills, just to see how fast I can make a beat. And yeah, man, he's a cool dude. And actually, the crazy thing is that, can I say this? We was practically neighbors. We was practically almost neighbors. So that was another crazy thing. He did a video of that he was making beats in a Starbucks. And I was like, man, that Starbucks look familiar like a mug. But anyway, enough of that. I make beats. Yeah, he's still kicking it. And another thing too, that's another reason that I also went into MPC is because Knock was on Native Instruments on a machine, and then he switched back and forth between machine and MPC. And when I saw him do that, I was like, oh, I got to get the MPC and see what it's about. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's the business. And then I put machine down for 2 years. Like once I got this MPC, and I got the live one, then I got the MPC X, and then I got the Akai Force. I got them all within a year. And once I got those three, I put machine on the back burner for about 2 years. And then when I started to stream is when I got back on machine. I was like, you know what? I'm missing machine out of the arsenal. If it still works, the sound still sound good, I might as well get back on machine. And man, I ain't put machine down since. So Simon Mungar, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. Appreciate you being in the stream. Thank you. I Make Beats says he bought the 500 in 2012, helped train my ear. You know what? That is a machine that I don't have, and I didn't get the 500 because I felt like it's, how do I want to say it? It's like the same way I felt about the MPC-1 when the MPC-1 first came out. That's how I felt about the 500. And later on, I changed my mind about the freaking about the MPC-1 because I bought 3 of them. Since I got the first one and sold it, I bought 2 more after that. So that's that. Anyway, let me know if y'all got any other questions. I think Masada might be gone. But thank you, Masada, for coming to the building. Simon Mungar, I appreciate you. Blatantly Blatant Network. I Make Beats 203. And I don't want to miss nobody. Bobby Beats. Bobby. Shout out to Bobby. And yeah, and everybody else that's watched the stream, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. So y'all rocking with the bald head monster. Y'all have a good night. And I'll catch y'all on the next stream. Actually, let me play the beat one more time for y'all who just got here. So let's do that. Let's play the beat. And then we'll get out of here. So. Why my beat ain't playing? What is going on? Well, I guess we ain't gonna play the beat today. Let me save it though. Let me save it before we get out of here. Project. Yeah, can't play the beat. It froze on me. So, all right, cool. Let's see. I Make Beats says I love my one. Yeah, I'm a fan of the one now. I wasn't at first, but appreciate it, Simon Munger 9895. Gig Performer is a nice program. I'm not learning no more programs, bruh. I appreciate it. I'm not picking up no more programs. Until I beat Ableton and I beat Logic, I'm not picking up no more programs. Knock is Doug Lazy. I don't know if y'all remember him back in the day. He was signed to Atlantic Records. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, because he used to rap on the beats too. I like that. Good night, good night, good night. Play the joint. Yeah, it ain't, my joint ain't playing. It stopped. Weird, weird, weird. Let's see if I can play it from the computer. Nah, that's crazy. Well, anyway, it's saved. All right, well, thank y'all guys. We are finished for today. I guess that's my cue to be out of here. Make sure you follow me on all social media at Beats by Alonze. Y'all know the deal. All my music is on Bandcamp, beatsbyalonze.bandcamp.com. I really appreciate everybody that came through today. And last but not least, beatsbyalonze.com. I got my podcast out there. My merch is on beatsbyalonze.com. My beats that are for sale is there. And also I have a free download of sounds for new producers. So it's just something to get you started. Nothing special, but it's my go-to sounds to get you started. So y'all check that out, and we out of here. Peace out.
Welcome to the Beats by Alonze show. Welcome to the Beats by Alonze show. Welcome to the Beats by Alonze show. Welcome to the Beats by Alonze show.